mirror right in front of me. That's where
It's Persona
Pepper.
time again.
Pepper.
And we're yelling at Pepper.
Okay, let me give you the tea on fucking Pepper.
Ugh, I hate this fucking cat, dude. I hate this cat.
I love
hate this
and
cat.
hate this cat. I can't believe you're
Titan
late.
with the sub.
Fuck off.
Thank you, buddy. 42 months. Fuck me.
As Missile wisely once said, I'm on my period, I'm crampy, and I want to go home, or something along those lines. And I needed to eat sushi.
And I was waiting for laundry to be done because I didn't
And-
want the dryer to be going like right next to us because basement.
And then while the dryer was waiting to be done, I was picking up the kitchen.
Do y'all hear us okay? I don't have my headphones on to check the audio. I'm assuming it's fine.
But for our YouTube fam, Pepper decided to
TLDR, they hate
find
us.
a hole underneath our fucking floor by the oven.
Yeah.
So what she did is she
Sounds
took
fun.
her
That's fantastic.
stupid fucking mitts and opened the bottom drawer of the oven.
And just hid.
Climbed in, and then there's a hole directly underneath the drawer. And she hid in there for like 2.5 hours the other morning at 7 in the morning.
We thought she was stuck. Like, we thought she was stuck down there.
TLDR, they hate us. That's a fucking lie.
And we were trying to, like, fish her out. I was trying to, like, tempt her with, like, wet food and her mouse and catnip.
And I mean literally fishing. Like, Jameson took his long charger, and I tied her favorite mouse to the end of it, and we shoved it into the hole to get her head out of the hole, and then I would try to scruff her and move her, but she felt stuck and was crying like something was hurting. So then I was like, fuck. So we had to put all the cats in my office, lock the door, and then this fucker, in 2 seconds, comes out like nothing's fucking wrong.
Like, I sat in the living room with my phone because I was like, I'm just going to stay up all night and hope that she wanders out on her own.
And mind you, all night, it was already 7:30 a.m.
Right, yeah, like, the sun was up, the sun had been up. And then as soon as I sat down, I did not even have time to open YouTube or, like, TikTok or anything. She just wandered out. Just climbed up front of the oven and walked up to me and started honking at me because I wasn't paying attention to her anymore.
And mind you, because I have the most sensitive skin ever, I don't know what the fuck was down there other than dust and dirt, but I started getting hives.
I think it was mostly old grease.
So I had to wash myself off in the shower. So as soon as I hop in the shower, Jameson comes in with the fucking cat, and then I have to give her a bath, and then I need a bath.
Salem just yanked the cat in there and just, like, basically, like, power wash them.
I didn't want her to give me hives.
It was very funny.
And then she figured out how to open the cabinet when we closed it on the bottom.
Because it, like, wasn't screwed in, right? I have fixed it now, I think. Oh, right, I forgot we're in the middle of something.
I read that as coming out, and I was like, yeah, joking.
There is a clip of Akechi's voice actor playing Persona 5, and someone requests for him to do, like, you know, like, they request you to say shit, right. And he just shouts in the Akechi voice, he goes, "Move, I'm gay!"
Yeah!
I would ask someone to find it, but I think that's a part of the game that we have not got to yet, so I'll show you that, like, after we're done streaming this fucking game.
Give me a blanket. Alright, but yeah. So, Pepper has been fraying my fucking nerves.
She's tried to re-enter the secret compartment, like, every day since, and she has succeeded a couple times. But she can't get her under there, I don't think, and she can go in and out pretty easily, so I haven't freaked out again, but I have sealed it up.
I shoved a full mop bucket in front of it and put a cast iron pan in the drawer. If she happens to get past those obstacles, she deserves it.
Yeah. Because I was gonna, like, duct tape the hole shut and then fix the oven, but, like, I was really focused on fixing the oven because I wanted to go the fuck to bed.
Yeah, eventually, like, sometime probably tonight or tomorrow, I'm gonna take cardboard and a little bit of duct tape, cover the hole, and then...
Yeah.
But I'm nervous about cardboard because it's an oven.
Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, this is more important.
That's exactly what it sounded like when I met Bernie Sanders.
Cool. Anyway.
Cutting back from commercial. 7, 6, 5 seconds till start.
And
4, 3.
Sean Astin, I think his name is, the guy who was Sam from Lord of the Rings.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show.
He actually, I ended up running into him right before that, and I recognized him.
We decided to
but
bring
he
back
looked
this
confused
fine
by a door,
gentleman today.
so I was like helping him. And I was like, I know you probably hear this all the time, but like, you did an amazing job in Lord of the Rings and the Goonies. And he's like, nobody brings up the Goonies. Thank you. And I was like, yeah, like I loved the Goonies when I was a kid.
That's so funny.
And he actually like sat and he like got a coffee with me and like was just sitting and talking with me. He's like, yeah, I'm on my lunch break. I was like, I don't want to bother you. He's like, nah.
That's awesome.
I'm glad, you know, you appreciate the Goonies. Let's hang out.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yeah.
You're like the one like not psycho about it. For fuck's sake, they probably saw that day.
Well, here's the thing. There's like celebrities
It's
eventually
the
I
high school
want to meet.
detective,
I never want to make them
Akechi.
uncomfortable.
Right.
It's like
You don't want to be that guy.
I don't want to be that guy. You know, it's like one day I really want to meet Markiplier.
Yeah.
Like he has helped me through his videos have helped me through some very dark times in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a very comforting person.
Right.
Even with his horror videos of him being absolutely fucking crazy.
Him screaming and
You
just
know,
saying
but I
weird
can't
shit.
imagine how many people are like, oh my god, I'm such a fan. Oh my god, like I want to do this to you. Like that's fucking insane. He's a person.
Yeah.
Like I can make jokes on the internet because it's the internet,
Right.
and it's
taking the time to
half of
join
it's a
us today,
fucking
Akechi
joke.
Kun.
But
Your
like,
popularity is stunning.
you know, I never would want to make a celebrity
you would not-
uncomfortable or feel different.
There's a very big difference between making the joke, I would rail Markiplier if given the chance, and looking at Mark, whatever his last name is, the human being in the
Fishball.
eyes, right, and being like, can I see your butt? Like, there's
Yeah.
a huge difference.
No, that'd be scary. It'd be like,
Yeah.
I supported you with your own OnlyFans endeavor. Like I could never say that to him.
Anywho, back to this.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is
No,
a
but in
bit
all
embarrassing.
His last name is
Our-
Old-Plier, right? Yeah,
no,
of course.
It's Fishbach.
He might say yes, though.
I know, but it's like I would
Moving
never
along,
want to put an
we've been told
actual
there's a
human
case on
being
your
in an
mind right
uncomfortable
now.
position, jokes
Care to
aside.
Yeah,
check,
yeah, like-
detective?
You know, it's like over the internet or whatever, like with your homies, it's one thing, but then like in person,
Ah,
like I would
yes.
never want to make anybody
That would be the
uncomfortable.
scandal involving the master artist.
I definitely want to meet Jacksepticeye at some
There it
point.
is.
That would be super
All of
cool.
this phantom thief
Ethan
excitement
Nestor.
has caught your attention
Like
Those
all
are very
those
much
people, yeah.
comfort streamers for me.
Allow me to be blunt
I
for
do
just
want to
a
meet
second.
Danny
What
from
do you
Game
think of
Grumps.
these justice
Not Aaron,
oriented
though.
phantom thieves?
Aaron. No, like I would meet Aaron. I would meet Aaron, but I wouldn't. If Danny's there, Aaron's probably gonna be there.
Right.
So they're kind of a pair.
Right. You can
But
just say you
if-
don't want to fucking meet Aaron. I wouldn't want to meet him.
No, I'd want to meet Aaron. I think he seems like a cool dude, but like
Check the bit rate while we're yamming.
I don't know.
Be nice to him.
I don't know if I would get the funny chaotic like, more, or if I would get like the fucking unhinged, almost creepy Yowie paddle version of him. And like
That's fair.
I don't want to meet the Yowie paddle version. I would just want to meet just him. You know what I mean?
No, that's fair.
Um,
Not to deviate from our. We can get back to this in a second, but there.
allow me to be blunt for a second. Pulls out a fat
If they
fucking
truly
blunt.
are heroes of
I
justice,
think you get shot for
I
that on
sincerely
Titan,
hope
man.
they exist.
Oh, so you
I've
don't
had, like,
deny
smoke
the
bars.
possibility that they're real.
No, like. For weed? No, I do not think so.
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually existed.
Oh my
Although,
god, they're
if he
so
did,
real for that.
I'd have to
Is
arrest him
it-
for breaking and entering.
Akechi.
Goro Akechi. But everyone just calls him Akechi.
Him? Okay.
You're really bad at like identifying fucking people in this game.
Hypothetically
Dude,
speaking,
okay,
if these
this
phantom
person
thieves
looks
are
like they
real-
could be either.
I
They are not sitting in a straight fashion, but they're wearing a bow tie. Or a
That's
tie.
what-
I'm being considerate.
I believe they
And
should
this is
be
also
tried in a
Persona.
court of
I don't
law.
fucking know.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes?
holy shit, Salem.
Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims
What?
abandon their evil ways.
Sorry, I'm being
What the
considerate.
artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you
Don't
should never
look up
forcefully
anything about
change a
this fucking
person's
game.
heart.
I'll do it.
Voice actor.
Yeah, I saw you reaching for your goddamn phone.
You have a point. These people are calling
That
themselves
sounds like the
Phantom
guy who
Thieves,
voices
after all.
Eric the Slayer and the Black Cat from
I am almost certain it isn't Goro Akechi.
Hocus Pocus, but I don't
Amazing
think
as
that's him.
always, Akechi-kun. I can listen to you for
Robbie
days.
Damon.
You have the most radiant charisma.
Give me a moment.
I have to say though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these phantom thieves don't exist.
I'm gonna see if he has anything else that you would know.
If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
Is that King from Seven Deadly Sins, maybe?
He's Mephiles from Sonic. No, hold on.
I know he's an iron-blooded
then,
orphan.
Let's
Who-
try
who
asking some
put
students the
iron
same
blood in
age as
those
a
orphans?
Oh, it's
about
Megami.
the Phantom Thieves.
Oh my fucking
Oh,
god.
that's Megami.
Megami. My
Oh.
Shayla.
Well, let me look for fucking Iron
Oh,
Blooded
Megami. My Pookie.
Orphan. He's like a million. He's like, you know, like every Fist of the North Star thing. Oh, he's an Armor Core 6. He's G6 Red, whatever the fuck that means.
The Gundams did. I
Um,
recognize that voice. I don't think it's Megami I'm hearing though. Because Megami's a little more like,
yeah.
First, please press your
I
button
have my
now
nails
if you
painted
think the
black
Phantom
because
Thieves
my
exist.
mom didn't fucking love me.
I'm just trying to find shit that like I know you would recognize, and a lot of it is shit that I know you've not seen. He's the weird dude with the mask in Demon Slayer, but that's definitely not the voice he's doing.
That is not the voice he's doing at all.
He's Gil Thunder in Seven Deadly Sins. Does that mean
Okay.
anything to you?
30% or so. What are your thoughts,
It's
Akechi-kun?
a similar voice, but not
He's-
what I'm hearing.
He's Happy Chaos in Guilty Gear Strive, apparently. He's Todori in Monster Hunter Rise. That one's for Titan mostly.
Yeah.
He's River Ward in Cyberpunk 2077. I know you've been playing
I haven't
that.
played that far yet.
Okay.
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting. I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
He's Spider-Man a couple times.
All right, let's try asking this student here. Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves if they were real?
They do more than the cops. That is such a Jameson answer.
Don't act like you wouldn't say that. He's a catchy in Persona 5. Oh, that's what it is!
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd
He's
like to
Hubert
ask.
in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
What? Hubert!
You know the one Splishy said looks like a pickle?
Oh my fucking god.
He's fucking Smoky Brown. Is he?
I'm
the-
sorry, Smoky Brown, like the bear?
From JoJo.
Oh.
I haven't gotten that far. I've been.
Well, I was being sarcastic.
If
Oh, he's
someone
a couple
close
of
to
gross
you,
homunculi
for
and
example,
Baki.
your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
They only target criminals, but that also is like,
That implies
sus.
we know a little too much.
yeah,
So, but like, what do you think? You want that one?
yeah.
I see. But how can you be so sure? Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
I feel like he's a Ghibli character.
I'm still
What do you
scrolling.
mean?
He's in a lot of things.
The matter of how they change people's hearts. If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions.
Hello, I'm here now, and I feel like shit. Oh no, what happened?
I also have not felt good, buddy. If it makes you feel any better.
It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all
Hello,
purely
here now,
hypothetical.
and I feel like shit. How are you?
What
Why do
There's
you
only
feel
if
like
people who
shit?
can use
Allergies
such
are
a
in full
power
swing
truly
because it's
exist.
almost spring now. Oh
Yeah, that's
no,
fair.
someone's got the
This
snuffles.
cannot be
Oh
ignored.
yeah, there's Iron Blooded Orphans. Galio Bodween?
Who up bodden their ween?
The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives.
Oh my god, he's that. No,
To be
I think
honest,
that joke.
I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out
Thank
this
you.
matter.
I'm so ready for warmth, to be honest. That's fair. My throat
Dude.
hurts and I feel
Kinda
like half
seemed like
death.
what he
I'm
was
sorry.
saying.
So
might be
sick of
right.
the fucking cold, bro.
It was nice the last couple of days.
I know. I want to keep doing that.
It should, hopefully, because again, same, love winter, but the warm is nice. I'm very much of a
He made it
person
sound
who
like we're
really
the
enjoys
baddies.
the
I don't
fall
like it.
and like the beginning part of spring.
What do you mean he's tuxedo mask?
But summer is usually too humid and hot, and I feel like I'm melting.
How long has this dude been doing this? He's tuxedo mask in like every version of Sailor Moon. That's where he started. That's it. There's no Ghibli shit in here. Are you familiar?
Huh.
Did you ever watch Sailor Moon?
I'd watch it like going to sleep, but like I didn't really have cable. I just find YouTube clips and like fall
Yeah.
asleep to Sailor Moon. So I know random Sailor
That
Moon
stuff about the
bits
police.
and bobs, but I do want
Do
to
you
watch
think it's
that
for
in
real?
entirety at some point.
His job here is done.
I also gotta finish Inuyasha.
I'm gonna teach my friends to fish in camp. Oh hell yeah.
He can say whatever he wants.
Boy.
The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
I watched like
sorry,
two
I
or
gotta
three
go take a
seasons
leak.
of that
Can you
shit,
guys
and
wait
it
here?
made
I'll be
like
right
that's
back.
where I learned to knit.
Yeah.
I knit this awful
Oh my
godforsaken
God.
blanket
I'm gonna
with
keep
way too
going,
fluffy
okay?
yarn, and I lost that in the fire. And honestly, thank God, that thing was
it's
so
you.
bad.
Oh good. Now we're alone with him.
I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person. To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both
He
thesis
does not
and
speak like a
antithesis.
person. To paraphrase Hegel.
But that's it's
My
the tism, don't
apologies.
worry about
What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier.
Like he
Adults are only
speaks very
interested in using the
politely
young,
and
while
professionally.
they simply
Kinda
do
like
as the
Missile
adults
does.
say.
it. It's the tism. Don't worry about it.
No!
I'm sorry.
There are too many irresponsible people in these modern
I have a
times.
feeling he's evil.
I can understand why
Like
you'd
Missile?
support the Phantom
No.
Thieves.
You ever speak to your friends like Chris and Shia from Resident Evil 5 screaming you to come and ready up with the two-player interaction?
Mm-hmm.
I do spend a lot of time screaming at my friends.
It's possible
to
that
play
this
more
group
Resi
is
games.
just as you believe, and they are truly acting with good intentions. Since they
Very
have
Very
special
autistic.
talents,
He reminds
I
me of
assume their
Missile.
hearts
Oh,
no.
God,
must
that
be
was so
burning with
funny.
a sense of justice and duty. But that justice is merely a facade, concealing their lack
Not what I
of
fucking meant.
truth.
Just the
That's
way
why
he
I
talks is
believe
very prim and
if a
proper,
truly
and you talk
powerful
the same
opponent
way.
were to corner them, they would flee without a second thought.
They'd fight to the end. He's already sus.
Oh, you really are intriguing. I bet you'd make for a
He's
worthwhile
also
debate
incredibly
partner on the
autistic.
subject. If it's
Well,
all
I don't
right
know.
with
I
you,
haven't
would you
seen a
continue
lot.
sharing your thoughts with me?
He's giving eye contact and is doing good socially so far.
Thank you. That's great news. I sense something in you that's
Well,
quite
I
different
take it
from
back.
other
He's not
people.
shaking. He's just holding.
I guess you can call it my detective's intuition. Kidding, of course.
Did you remember this time?
Yes.
You didn't go, oh god, what's happening?
Yep.
I can't believe
Why
you
does he look
evaded
all
the police's
scruffled up?
network until
Because
today.
we were the victim of police brutality an
The
hour
only
ago.
logical explanation
rough,
is that
buddy.
someone in the police
I gotta give
has
him a little
ties to the
peck
Phantom
on the
Thieves.
forehead then.
Mhm.
It'll heal him.
Explain yourself.
I am the
Yeah, yep.
Justice, probably.
All right. Ah,
I don't
yes.
know.
We
Akechi
should
reminds me
exchange
of the kind of
contact
guy who
info.
wiggles his fingers in excitement when he's gotta be autistic. So L. So like Josh. No, I'm just kidding.
And registered. Well, I hope to see you again sometime soon.
Alright.
The
New
detective's
confidant
intuition,
unlocked.
huh? We shouldn't underestimate that. On the other hand, there's an awful
LOL,
lot we could
like
learn
Josh
from
is crazy.
If he contacts
Dude,
you,
I've seen
try
the way
hanging out
that
with him.
that dude sits in a chair, and there is no sit. It is he
Sorry for taking
crouches
so
like
long.
a little
Wait,
fucking
was that
magpie
catchy?
with his
Be nice to him.
controller, eating his
can't
food,
stand
all
that
hunched
high
up.
and mighty
Like
attitude.
it's immaculate.
breathing the
I'm not
same
even
air as
making
him
fun of
makes me
him.
sick.
It's legendary.
Come on, let's go.
No, go on. Ugh.
Like he just perches wherever he goes to quote unquote sit. He just perches in the best way I can describe. Welcome to the Justice Arcana. We have a shy book girl, a child, a different child, and a catchy.
And a catchy.
And a catchy. More a sketchy. Got him!
What is wrong with you?
I am a fucking content creator. You win some, you lose some.
So now everyone's basically going, oh god, are we the bad guys? Even though we're like, absolutely
Detective
not.
Akechi seems to have a lot of
Yeah.
influence on the media. It'd be dangerous to get too
Oh
close
god,
to
are we the
him.
bad guys because we
But he
fucked with
may
a literal
actually
child
prove useful
predator
in
and a
some
fucking,
situations.
like, fraud? Only one of these have 2 living parents. Don't forget the fog skeleton.
God, I'm furious. You heard what Akechi said, right, Aiden? How dare he declare us as criminals?
I feel like he's a little more autistic. But I also know nothing about Akechi yet, so.
He means the survey on the fan site, right?
Yeah.
I guess we
Yeah,
should
this
look
part of the game
forward
feels
to
very
it.
corny unless your social awareness is like 0. Well, it's one of those things where it's like they raise a good point with the massive asterisk of if only we didn't do this exclusively to 2 completely awful people. You know what I mean? Because there's no real other angle to look at it from, right? One of them was a literal like sex offender, and the other one was stealing art and like was like not an accessory to murder, but he did just let a woman die and didn't help her. You know what I mean? It's not like any of these people we fucked with so far have been like, oh, I get why this happened. It's like, no, they're assholes.
Right.
And I understand from the perspective of like, oh, other people don't know that. That's fine. But like on being like, are we bad people is like, dude, are you dumb? Are you stupid? Yeah.
Well, I think it's less about that and more about, okay, if you're forcing them to do a change of heart, are they truly consenting to, like,
Yes.
really come to terms with what happened?
Salem, there's gonna be a great soundbite happening in it. I don't really care if they consent. They're bad people. We're making them not bad people anymore. Get over it. Your other option is die. Like, your other option is we could kill your shadow and give you a mental shutdown. Which one do you want?
I guess the concern for the Phantom themes, those perspectives, they haven't done anything bad yet, but their standards for targets might slip over time.
I
The Phantom
suppose.
Thieves are super lame.
Yeah, because, we went from sex offender to
Lobotomize
the
me,
guy on
Joker.
Giphy, you know?
Yeah.
He just so happened to have committed, technically, murder, but we didn't know that at the time. We went after him for
I'm so pumped.
forgery,
Yeah.
and, like, major
And
corporations
like
do that
and
all
like
the fucking
abusing his
time.
students and shit.
And, like, Hobby Lobby and shit, you know? Lobotomize me, Joker.
So cool.
He's old, he deserved it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I get where you're trying to come from, game, but like you're not giving me enough. You're not giving me enough You're not giving both sides enough ground to stand on to make this actually sound like an argument.
Right.
Man, that detective from yesterday really pissed me off. Was some kind of threat? Let's see him do it then. If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
How could you like not shout this in public?
Ow.
You're being way too loud.
Thank you.
Who cares? Everybody's talking about this stuff anyways. They'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering.
They're not shouting, we should do something about this.
Hello, Vaughn.
You're really just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself?
Hey, how about you stop being a judgmental prick?
Sorry, just ate the last one. You guys are too laid back. The police are getting involved now, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're gonna go to kitten jail.
So you think
They'll
it's
put him
true?
on catnip restriction.
We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
Wet food
We
probation.
can't let the cops scare us out of
It's
being
a
Phantom
serious,
Thieves.
serious thing.
But what about that weird guy from Madarame's palace? Isn't there a lot we don't know?
The hell?
I'm saying I think the more compelling version of conflict, one of them tried to pose a target wasn't really worth it, and they had to talk about what their lines were. And that's the thing, right? Mishima brings that up, but he's an optional social link. So, like, the connection's not there.
Send Morgana to cat prison.
So anyway,
You
Yes,
three
I
seem
did.
to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
Are you snooping on us again? We said before, we don't know nothing.
Why do you think I'm here to question you? Could it be that you're hiding something? My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
Way to sound suspicious.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are. Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're student
Oh
council
no,
president,
they're gonna
right?
start smooching.
Wouldn't you have known about Kamoshida?
Of course
I'm
not.
just kidding.
He honestly was a good teacher until that day.
Oh, but you always take the teacher's side. That's what a good council president does, right?
Then how about you? What did you do for your friend? You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you help?
There wasn't any way to help. By myself, I couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
Actually, you could talk about it with Madarame because they only found out mid-fight how evil he actually was. That's a good chance to reflect on their motivation since after Kamoshida, they went actively looking for Target 2.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Like, the whole, like, abusing the dude's students and, like, stealing their art was already good enough for them. It's not like they were, like, going for it hoping he was that bad. It was just sort of extra on top. I feel like if anything, you'd want to run it back and, like, mid-fight give Madarame some sort of, like, redeeming factor, and then it can be like, okay, well, shit, we didn't know everything about this before we just jumped into it. But instead, the game wants to pile on, oh no, these guys fucking deserve it, and it's like, yeah, they do. Of course they do. No shit. You know what I mean? Because again, this is just a fucking season of Kids Next Door, where every adult is an asshole.
People, I'd root for them, no questions
Most
asked.
adults are.
Look at me.
You're not an asshole.
Gotta be more dependable than some people
That's
I
not
know.
true. Jameson, we just moved across the country.
Just
we are
make sure
we
you
are
show up
renting
to
a
your
fucking
classes,
house,
alright?
dog. We are adulting.
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I take it back. I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
Hell yeah. It's about time we find our next target, too.
Only I could.
If only I liked boys.
That would be so much easier.
Comments are
Oh
coming
my
in.
god!
Great.
What?
I just
However,
forget
negative
how
comments seem to be
fucking
more prominent.
pierce the veil this fucking bitch
A criminal
is.
group with unknown goals
God.
that does whatever it
All my
wants in
best
the
friends
name
had
of
that
justice.
haircut and eyeliner on. When I
It's
was
probably
in
because of
middle
Akechi.
school.
TV's got some crazy
God, he
sway.
does look just like Sean, doesn't he?
He totally does.
He's free to deny our actions. but
Dude,
being
like
cursed by his
exactly.
influence is another thing entirely.
Oh, so fucking funny.
Artist always misunderstood, man.
Just when we were starting to get people to believe in us.
It's just a jump scare with
All
the
we gotta
fucking
do is take down another
art
hotshot,
style of
yeah?
the eyes, like, and the hair. Like, he looks dopey.
As usual, the most interesting conflicts in Persona are the ones in the hearts of the writers. In this case, you have an attempt at moral consideration with the Phantom Thieves questioning the motives versus, oh yeah, we gotta get these folks fired up to beat these bosses so they're puppy kickers. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's part of the reason we talked about this before in the Persona 5 unused content section. Originally, when you collected the will seeds, you were gonna get little flashbacks about each person's backstory, which was sort of supposed to like give you insight of how they got there. Like with Kamoshida, it was going to be like the first one was going to be him at like the Olympics or something, and then it would transition into him falling from grace, because it's not like he was like that always. But I think genuinely, and I have no proof of this, but I think genuinely they took that out because they didn't want you sympathizing with
have
these
any
guys too
ideas
much,
who
you know,
this
like
next
Yoshikage
hotshot
Kira
could
style.
be?
Right. Persona as a series is perpetually trying to eat cake and have all the fucking cakes.
Absolutely it is. Honestly, it really fucking is. The hairstyle is built in the diagonal line for you as a reference when sketching. You wouldn't get it.
I ain't got a thing yet. Damn it.
No, yeah, no, that's a great way to describe Persona. Honestly,
By the way,
especially
what's
5.
up with that luggage?
But we'll get there when we get there.
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms. We're not only filthy, but too noisy as well. No true art could come from such a place.
What are you gonna do then? You can't go back to that shack, right?
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, aunt's house. I've even prepared a thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking.
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
That's actually mad funny. You made the comparison like Kira doesn't have her Jamie Factors. People's bad for him because he has aura. Yeah, well, true. But I mean, like, didn't Araki literally say like he was gonna give him more of like a sympathetic backstory? But then he was like, I don't want people sympathizing for a fucking serial killer. Actually, maybe I don't do that. Or was that one of those things people just made the fuck up?
Everything I had on these delectable Japanese sweets.
That's not the issue here. Seriously, though, what are we gonna do about him?
I actually don't know. It'll be the first time hearing it, but fair enough.
It's way too small. Plus, my mom would never agree to it.
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team, I'll lend a hand. Come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
Why are you the one calling the shots?
I'm the
Don't you two
talking
live in a
cat.
cafe?
That puts me
I've been
above
wondering
you,
about that for a
peasant.
while. Yonkin's not too
Holy
far,
fuck,
is
I
it?
just realized the discourse around funny valentines in this political climate is gonna be fucking insufferable.
You're probably right. Let's hope it doesn't get animated until things are calm.
Nope. And the cafe
Perhaps.
is
I
only a
actually
minute
don't know.
walk from
That
the
would be
station.
the first I'm hearing of that. A lot of JoJo fans are about 20 months out from outing themselves as fascists.
How about we go there
That's
now?
rough.
We can have a party to celebrate Madarame's change of heart.
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcome party for Yusuke, too.
All right, it's decided.
Okay, I guess we're gonna
Sorry
party at
to
our
cause
place.
you trouble. By the way, I prefer sleeping on a futon.
Do you know what Funny's goals was? Isn't it literally to become the president and take
It'll
over the
be up
world?
to you to convince the chief.
Unsurprising outing, to be honest.
What a nice smell.
Well, he's already the
This place looks
president.
so
Ah, fuck.
outdated. Can't say I hate it, though.
People refer to that as retro.
Who are they?
Hello.
A girl, too?
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No, really, he's been great.
Huh. Sit down. This round will be on the house. You're helping, though.
Okay.
That's fair, though.
Without getting into too much detail, wants to make it so any misfortune
It's
American citizens
delicious.
gets redirected to a random person elsewhere in the world. That's really fucking funny. I like the idea that like an American like almost trips and falls and like they're fine and like, oh, well, that was lucky, and then just some dude in like China just falls through the floor for no fucking reason, like immediately after. Like,
It's like Death Note, but more inconvenient.
yeah, it's like Death Note,
It's
but like worse in
It's like
every
you
way.
go to drop your coffee and instead you don't drop it at all. And you're like, whoo, that was close. And then meanwhile, someone in Thailand,
Their
just
cat-
a bucket, like a 10-gallon pail of hot steaming coffee falls on
The
them.
cat just explodes.
Their cat just literally pops like a balloon, and they're
Indeed.
covered in fourth-degree burns.
There's great
As long
depth
as I am
to
calm on this tightrope.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
I like how the shade of
I think I've
purple
seen the
his
blonde
shirt is.
mentioned in a magazine before.
I think something
That was a
about
long time ago.
Yusuke's portrait bothers me with his eyes.
For real?
Like when
Oh,
he
give me a
looks
taste.
up like this and he's like surprised, it looks fine.
Right.
But like something about his, I think it's like the way his eyelashes are. Like it just looks weird on his normal portrait.
Alakazam, and then someone's car changes color. Friends, what do you like on your tacos? Cheese, lettuce, onion.
Lettuce, tomato, onion, sour cream, or creme fresca.
Mild salsa because I'm white.
A little bit of avocado. And then I like mild salsa, but like fresh made house salsa, not like the jarred.
Meat, beans, cheese, sauce, tomatoes, potatoes, creams,
Ah,
beans, corn.
It's so bitter.
Dude has just done some
Gotta be crueler than
metaphysical
usual
imperialism.
punishment.
There's a probably small but stupid portion of fan base that just uncritically go, yeah, that's tight. Funny Valentine's so cool. That's the best for his country.
Heavy on the protein, I suppose.
Yeah.
Of course, I like the meat. Beans I
didn't
don't
drink
like
coffee
in my
when I was a
tacos. I
kid
like
either.
refried beans on the side.
Yeah, that's fair.
These are your friends, yeah? Go on and take them up to your room. No need to stay down here.
Ooh, I want to see.
It's only an attic.
Oh man, that bitter taste just won't leave my mouth.
Damn.
Thank
feel
you
that
very
way,
much for the drink.
Up these stairs.
I wish I
oh,
liked
and
coffee.
thanks for the soda.
Here's the thing. If good coffee and bad
So
coffee
you're,
are so close and so similar to each
On.
other.
On to coming.
Yeah.
And that sounds insane, but you can have coffee that is so acidic and disgusting and is just fucking awful.
I'm sorry. He also has a sick speech how being the first person to grab a napkin at the dinner table puts you at the top of society. What is JoJo even about? Sorry, go on.
That's fair, honestly.
John, huh?
You know,
That's
but
a
like
nice
good
name.
coffee, it's meant to be a little bit bitter, but then it's not supposed to leave much of an aftertaste. Like,
Yeah.
Got a boyfriend?
I didn't have a
Nope,
lot of options, but I
never
got
have
beef
either.
cheese, lettuce, banana peppers, and corn.
That sounds pretty baller.
I don't like banana peppers.
I've never had. I mean, I would try them.
Some of them are spicy.
If I can only put some jelly in the beef, I trust him. I'm gonna try it. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So my cousin's abuelita
Hey, you gotta
used to
get
put
up here.
jelly in
This
with
place is
her
freaking
beef, and honestly, it's
You are.
delicious.
Oh, right. Thank you for the
It
coffee.
adds a hint of sweetness and like stickiness.
They had to leave the Mona bag down here.
We just left Morgana down here.
Sweet girl.
My mom learned the differences between normal and Turkish coffee the hard way. Isn't Turkish coffee like insanely strong?
I
you think of
tend to
this room?
prefer
I don't know where to
espresso. Specifically, I have a
Seems quite
Nespresso
ordinary to
machine.
me.
I find
For real?
Nespresso pods have a really
Oh.
strong flavor
See?
without being
Ain't
overly
this crazy?
bitter. And then with
It's cleaner
espresso,
than I
when you
thought
pull
it
it
would
right, you get a bunch of
What?
crema on the top.
Well, sit
And
wherever you'd like.
the Nespresso makes a glorious amount of crema,
They're
and
all
so it's
over the
kind of
news.
creamy, even if you don't put milk
Even
in
those
it.
who previously believed in
Um,
us have been influenced by the comments made on TV.
I fucking love
This is all
espresso,
that
man.
effing Akechi's fault.
Keep it down. We don't
See,
want
that
anyone
portrait's
hearing
fine.
us.
At this rate, we're just going
Is
to
it the
worry
fact that his
everyone
default
instead
state,
of
like
give
his
them
eyes are kind of like
courage.
half closed?
I don't know what it is.
We need to find a way to make our
Something about
rightfulness
just his
known to
default
society.
portrait really bothers me, and
It's
it
time we think
literally
about our
looks
next
like
move.
Do you just not like his eyeliner?
You were planning
no,
on
he
discussing
just
that today,
literally looks like one of my when I was in middle school, one of my best friends.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
First, we need to
Further
search
east
for
you
a
go, the stronger the
candidate.
coffee gets. My one homie went to Vietnam, and he was telling me how bad he was shaking from the coffee. Jesus Christ.
It's not
And
like
I
we're just
like
gonna
really
stumble
strong
upon some
coffee, so
important
like when
target,
my
though.
grandmother came
You
up
guys
here,
don't know
she's
anyone,
used to
do
just
you?
like basic coffee. She was like,
Mm.
"Your coffee's so strong, I have to cut it between 2 cups," and I'm like, "It's espresso, not
Yeah.
coffee."
I don't.
I hate flavored coffees every time they're like sweet caramel or deep rich chocolate or fresh winter mint, and then you try and it tastes like watered down shit water no matter what you do. Vietnamese coffee is good. I like flavoring my own coffee. I put in like sugar-free flavoring to mine, like a sugar-free syrup. And then I
looking.
usually put in
Hasn't been
like a
anything
bunch
good
of
out there
lactose-free
lately, though.
milk. And sometimes if I'm
Plus,
feeling
it's
fancy,
not
I'll
like
put a
anyone
little bit
ever
of like
talks
whipped
about the
cream,
big
and I have
targets
like
on there.
some sugar-free like coffee sauce I'll put
Yeah.
on top. Like I make
Damn it. Never gonna prove Akechi wrong
coffee
at this
like
rate.
a latte, like when you would go out to get a
What
coffee. I just
the-
make it at home, and honestly, it saves me a lot of money.
Just coffee condensed milk instead of cream and sugar. It's so good. Love it cold, way better than hot. Though my caffeine intake virtually zero, so I should not have coffee in Turkey. I've become actually insufferable. I take it. Oh yeah, I forgot your cousin had a coffee place.
Yee,
Sorry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
fucking me for
And you
real.
spent all your money on that
So
box
one of the
sweets?
jokes of Yusuke is that he's very broke because all he does is paint.
Dude,
That's a
how much
common
did you have?
trope with artists,
God,
unfortunately.
he's so me for real.
Anyway, we'll just have to sit tight
Um,
until we can find another target. So,
Like coffee.
how about that welcome party?
I have had some delicious
Someone's
coffee in my
excited.
life, and I've had fucking disgusting
I
coffee in
think
my
I
life.
found something.
Really
Isn't that a
depends.
portable
I tend to
stove?
really like Hawaiian coffee a lot, but I also really like Vietnamese coffee. I think
Can't we
I've
make
tried
hot pot
Turkish
on it?
coffee before and it was good.
That sounds
Um,
great. I've heard that eating hot pot
Being
together
been
brings
there,
people
learned there. Now
closer.
that being said, I still say Turkish coffee is best because it comes with a mini game. What?
Oh, I
Anything
want
with
hot
meat's
pot.
fine by me.
I only ask that we finish it off with porridge.
I also want to
Extra
try hot
parsley,
pot. I've
of
never
course.
had it before.
So, what do you
There's
say?
a place close to here, like in Appleton, like an hour away. We're gonna try at some point, Jameson.
Okay.
It's like a
hot
Korean barbecue hot pot
Come on,
place,
let's
and
go
I
buy
haven't had
ingredients.
either.
Well, I'll need
There's a lot of
ghee
Asian
donuts,
food around here.
wonton
Mhm.
wrappers, and
pot? We'll take care of the shopping. Could you borrow a pot from downstairs
You
while
don't
we're
want to
out?
get hot pot meat 10 a.m. tomorrow. It's half off before noon.
Yo, we're in
We can split the
Wisconsin now,
cost
bud.
later.
Yeah, so let's go.
Otherwise, I totally fucking
Looks
would.
like this welcome party is going to turn out quite lively. We should go grab that pot and set up the portable stove, too.
Remember when we used to have a portable stove? Like a little portable griddle thing?
Oh,
our first
yeah.
apartment?
It kind of sucked.
That thing was only good for pancakes. That's it.
What's up?
Well, let's go talk to the chief. Cups is really serving us how it's made. The dregsy, funny shapes inside the cup, so people like to try and interpret them and do fortune telling. Ah, that's cute.
Yep.
Haven't went to that hot pot place in forever. They have unlimited sushi there too. That's a terrifying sentence given my past experience.
If I wasn't,
I would never see you again.
If I wasn't on Zepbound, I would destroy it. Literally, Jameson got me 3 sushi rolls, and I couldn't even finish them.
Last time I went, I brought Tupperware and stole so much sushi.
Hell yeah.
Don't you know how busy I am? You guys go have fun. Her name was An, right?
Oh,
She's a
don't
nice
be a
girl.
creep toward the girl.
He's not.
Oh, I just had a chat with her. She said your friend doesn't have anywhere to go. Asked if I could take him in for a bit.
They kicked us out 15 minutes before noon. Sushi lovers as NPCs too. Oh my goodness gracious, I miss Korea.
I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask, since you're already freeloading. Where did I put that pot? Yeah, try looking around.
Truly, they didn't know what to do with us. It's fucking good. That's what I keep hearing, dog. And that's been on my bucket list. I will try it one day. We wanted to do a gamer day hot pot someday.
Sounds fun.
Well, I am down. If I'm ever invited to a gamer day, I would fucking drive y'all to Appleton to go do that hot pot.
On an old earthenware vessel.
I thought that said earthworm because my glasses
Should
are
be
off.
big enough. Adding hot pot to the July 11th through 13th agenda.
It's almost time for the others to get back from their shopping trip.
No, but no, Sojo's not being creepy. I think Sojo is more being like, you should ask her out, for fuck's sake. Get out of my house.
Ah.
Just fucking 6 freshman school kids, one of them shooting insulin in the booth beforehand, the rest shoveling sushi and Tupperware into bags. Great times.
I'll
God
be
damn.
down here for a while, though. Yeah, just be careful with the fire, okay?
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his
Wait,
last
that's
appearance
is that
was so
say
well
say
received,
Sai.
Sai
decided
is
to
her
bring back
mom?
this fine
Sister.
gentleman today.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
the
never
high
came up,
school
I don't think. Her name's
detective,
Makoto
Goro
Nijima.
Akechi.
Sai Nijima. Get out of my attic, get out of my attic, you loser.
Salem, we'd be doing it out own one because we have a pot for it. You are also invited to Gamer Days the moment you moved here.
But I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your
Fuck,
grades
chill out,
haven't
but it's not
dropped.
for 4 months. It's gonna be very fun, assuming all goes as planned. Yeah. Be a good time.
School's been going fine. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking sodium.
Do I seem so? But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it
That's
a
one funny thing
crime
picked
to
up planning is
manipulate
planning trips like
someone's
6 months in advance. I mean, it's fun to have something to look forward to, you know?
Yeah.
Depending on the means, yes.
I'd love
He's
to be able to
absolutely right.
travel more, but we gotta pay off our.
We
We
got
don't
other
have a
sh-
lot of
Someone
debt, but
admit
we
their
went
evil
into a
deeds
little
and
bit of debt
helps make them
moving.
pay
But
for
We have other shit to worry about.
worth it.
We have other shit to worry about, and you're married to someone who hates fucking
Why the
traveling.
sudden
So.
interest?
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll
Fucking
use every method
preach.
necessary to make it happen.
Sorry,
All
my
you
phone
need to
is
do is
coming up.
remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
Sorry.
Now... Yes? It's fine.
I think if I got good money time off for this job, I'll just use it to come. I'll just use it to come to y'all.
Oh,
That's
that
gonna be a good
case.
time.
Yeah,
What must be done?
that's awesome.
Justice.
I really hope my job interview on Tuesday works out good. I'm so fucking nervous.
No questions asked.
It's the third interview with them.
That's a great sign.
I know, but it just makes me nervous. I want this job so bad.
Literally, like, what keeps happening is you have the interview and like a day later they're like, we need you to come back. Like, it's not like you're waiting like a month or something and getting strung along.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride some.
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
She's so real for that. Are you too serious?
What's wrong, Yusuke?
Just gonna brush past that. That didn't happen.
That's fucked up. Literally the girl who was just her entire plot line.
We
was
know.
Fucked up.
What was that about having cake and eating it too or something?
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
What was Lady Ann like back then?
Not so different from now. Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
I see. So,
Pepper.
what about you two?
Why are you screaming?
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every
No, we ended
detail
up
of
in
my
the
past
fuck
at
off
this
castle
point.
dimension one
It's
day.
only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
So you got nothing to lose, huh? Alright, I'll tell ya.
What?
It's just a normal story about a rotten kid, though.
Bro, let me tell you, what if the pot of soup was on... Let me tell you what, if the pot of soup was on my table, I'd get in their tongue first and go at it like rest of message drowned out by the ANALQ99 jammer pot.
Awesome.
My dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I can make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a
Pepper.
pretty bad son, huh?
What is your problem?
She just likes yelling. She just likes hearing herself
Back
talk.
when I was a first year,
Just
Mom
like her
got
father.
called out to school for me raising my hand at
Come
Kamoshida.
here. Come here, dipshit.
All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me. for
Pepper
being a
enjoys
single
hearing the
mom.
echo outside of her empty ass head. Yeah, literally though.
Did y'all hear
So
her
that's
scream?
what happened.
Gotta say, having a memory foam beanbag and having to pick between that and my bed to land has been my biggest first world problem ever. I used to have a big ass beanbag chair, but we
But in reality,
you know, fire.
that's a gross oversimplification.
I miss that thing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
I
I wouldn't
understand how
probably
you
be able to
feel.
use it much anyway, because you know, look how high up my desk is. But
Well, when it comes to getting labeled,
I mean, if you're just playing
nobody's
like a
got it
game
worse
with your
than this
controller,
guy.
you could probably set it back here a little bit.
true.
Is this about his past?
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
Damn
Flashback.
I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
They're great. I lays around too much in it.
All I have to say is that you did it on your own. And it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I am?
No.
Pepper, get away from the goddamn cables.
Make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Huh?
Shut up. You're done for. You're gonna learn what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks. We received a complaint about an
Pepper.
argument here. Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir.
So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
That young man suddenly attacked him. He shoved this gentleman to the ground, and this man got injured.
It's as she says. Also, make sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned at all. You understand what that means, correct?
Yes, sir. Hey, cuff him. Understood.
Just listening to it pisses me off. God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
This is another one of those things where, like, this is one of those things where the setting of this makes this, how do I put this? This is one of those things where I've seen a lot of people complain about this game and be like, why does this even matter so much? They don't understand that this is a lot bigger of a deal in Japan than in, like, America.
Yeah.
Having a mark on your record, especially as a kid before you even move up into the world as an adult, is like a death sentence, basically, from what I understand.
Yeah.
I'm grossly oversimplifying because I don't know the full details and don't want to say anything and be completely fucking wrong. But I do know, at the very least, in Japan, it's a lot bigger of a deal. In, like, America, depending where you were, you literally wouldn't even see the inside of a courtroom because, like, no one gives a fuck.
But on this day, Luigi was born.
Depending on where you are in America, Joker would have pulled out a gun and cabbed both of them and walked the fuck away.
Yeah. They have a lot less ability to just find a circle of society where it doesn't matter in vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure you were in shock after.
And it's one of those things where it's like, it doesn't matter what you got in trouble for. It's like, you got in trouble. Like, what the fuck was up with that? From what I understand.
Remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information is always kept secret. Identifying that man will prove difficult. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
I can't stand it. This world is so messed up. The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know. We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
Sounds good to me. The
How is
flashier
she
our missions
sleeping
are,
through this?
the cooler we end up looking.
She's very full right now.
You've all taught
You're
me
gone.
so much.
You never just slammed down food and went, done.
When are you
That
guys
used
getting
to
all
be
excited about?
Thanksgiving, you know.
Yeah. It's probably not.
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now. Still, this weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you guys. It almost feels like I've known you all forever. Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in.
Did the cat have
I don't have any past to
Yes.
look back on. No memories.
Just meat.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
No doubt.
It'd be so fucking funny if at the end of the...
She just brought you a mouse.
It'd be so fucking funny if at the end the reveals that Morgana used to be a dog.
Peppy.
We'll see
Definitely
about
station you be in where you're like 80% sleeping around a conversation you're not following, but you're sure it's not kind of formulate a response. Yeah, that's fair.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time too. It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
Sorry, I bumped the mic. That was probably terrible.
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong. If you don't get stronger, investigating Mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
Oh yeah, I didn't finish our little
That
bomb
sure was
through
a quick
mementos
turnaround.
last time.
No, you did
One
not.
second you're
Whoops.
depressed, the next you're acting all tough.
All joking
I'll be back
aside,
in a minute.
let's take this
We're in the middle of
seriously.
something.
We should I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble. Only we can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Of course. You're under my
Yeah, and
tutelage
now I'm
after
alone
all.
again.
There's nothing we can't
God
accomplish.
fucking damn it.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. We should be all right with you as our leader. Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
Like, I've been to hangouts with my friends talking about what to do in the morning. I get up and they start repeating back to you, and I'm like, they're like, well, you got all that? Yeah, but you were sleeping. Yeah.
That's very kind of him.
You convinced him, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
Don't call it
What kind of nickname is that?
that. Please don't call it that.
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
Oh, I see. You got hungry. You saw the hot pot and you were like, I have Asian food too.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too.
You know how my
How about
meds
you,
make
hon?
me only eat like a fucking bird, but like all the
You
time.
guys go on ahead.
That's fair.
I should get going. Well, good night, Morgana.
Damn it.
The name's
I
Charmer.
need to turn back into a
Dude,
human soon.
Charmer.
Yeah!
Can't let it get taken by someone else.
Fucking love dudes!
Huge bathtubs really are the best. Han's missing out.
Like, dude, perfect, but yeah, I don't know.
It's a bit hot, though.
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually. You know, I've been wondering for a while now, but what do you think about On? As a girl, I mean.
Nah, shit, bathhouse scene time. Fucking wouldn't be a Persona game without it. What do you think? Do we want to be completely dense? Completely deflecting? Or just jump right in? Would this be chill, you think? What?
She's nice. I mean, I would say great teammate, but
Would you take a bath with the boys?
Yeah.
Maybe. Get away from the cables. You hold on.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. You have stashed mice.
No, I have the one. I took it away from her last night because she wouldn't stop fucking bothering me for like 2 goddamn hours. I don't know where she put that other one.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Come on, can't you act a little more like a guy our age? Doesn't she at least look better than a celebrity?
Like, are in public baths? Are you entirely fucking
I'll be sure to
naked?
share what you said.
In
with
Japan, yes.
That would be a little awkward.
From what I understand, it's one of those things where you try to cover yourself, it's considered like rude. Oh my god, she almost just fucking hung herself on my controller cord. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
You got some dumbass cats, you know that? I'm fully aware. The fucking creature.
Oh, please don't. Seriously?
Public bathing isn't weird in Japan, yeah. Turkish ones, they usually got a towel on. Okay.
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
It just depends where you
About
are.
that though, is targeting famous people enough? Seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
In the cables.
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term may end up becoming fruitless for us. We need a strategy to appeal to the public.
Oh? Well, what do you got in mind?
Do I look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
I was an idiot for asking. But I'm on offense duty, you know? And Morgana specializes
Rob mentioned
in
before,
stuff
one time I
about
got
the
into a Turkish
world,
bath has been in
so-
business since 1648. Christ. That's insane.
That's awesome.
It's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps? I can't stand it anymore! Anyways, let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone.
God, you're lucky. It's so cute that you do this.
I can't believe she's playing fetch with you right now.
She plays.
I got bored, so I registered to vote because I already feel like shit, and I figured a shitty website couldn't make me feel worse.
Interesting way to spend your time. And now we have photos. Or
That's
all
a cute
photos.
one.
Me. Ba-da-boo-da-boo-da-ba. So now he's here.
Did something happen?
Are we allowed to even?
Let's turn
Yeah,
in
no,
for
it's
the
easy.
night.
Can I at least do this?
Wait, so he said he'll sleep in his
real?
studio?
He said he's slept in a studio before, so he's comfy anywhere.
Oh.
It's so little, but it's definitely been one of my favorite Persona 5 scenes so far. Is Ryuji crashing out an old geezer for pumping the hot water. See, okay, this is something I was gonna wait until later to bring up. One thing about this game, and I genuinely think this is a full complaint I have. I know I see her. She's very cute and very stupid because I don't even know where Mouse is. I wish this game had more scenes of the Phantom Thieves just hanging out. Because, like, you know, in, like, Persona 4, right? There's, like, the skiing bit, right? And, like, that goes on for probably longer than it should before it actually transitions to the plot bit. But it's a good example because it's them all dicking around, being kids, hanging out. This game does not have enough of those scenes.
Right.
For me, anyway. And it makes some of these bits where they all talk about how good friends they are feel a little unearned.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get there more as we get there, because obviously we're not too deep into this game yet. I don't want to spoil anything or, you know, give you the idea like, oh, this is gonna suck. But like those bits in like Persona 3 and 4 where like you're not doing your RPG shit, where you're not, that's not the immediate thing on everyone's mind in the scene, is so important for keeping this balance of like, for keeping the balance of them being normal kids in a fucked up situation, and B, for making these friendships feel real and solid and not just like we are party members.
The prisoner has returned.
Cause like that bit where they were like all eating and On said one of them said some shit like, I feel like we've all known each other for such a long time. That's such a cop-out bullshit thing to say. That is such a cop-out bullshit thing to write in to just skip over the bits of these characters bonding. You know what I mean? Like that's such a bullshit way to be like, they're already best friends. Don't worry about it.
But I mean, at the same time, if you had to go through mementos with people and they were your team, you would bond that way too.
I guess, like, and yet that there is an argument that can be made with that, but like, I don't know. There can be a few more later on. 3 is a perfect amount of vibing. I think it's also helped by them living together. Yeah.
And I mean, with like the whole fucking maid thing was really fucking funny. But
That's funny.
Also, it was like teenage boy adjacent.
That's funny, but that is also just there to set up another social link. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think that means it should be discredited.
No, but like, it feels...
You know, and they're talking at school, and they're focused about a lot of stuff, and
Right.
they're all together in this because they have an idea of justice.
It can be both. I just wish there was more of it.
Should've grabbed
Have you
my
noticed?
too.
They seem to have influenced you.
Pepper.
These picaresque dissidents of society.
Yeah, sorry, I
deepen
had to
your
shut off the
bonds
tallow
with them.
upstairs from rendering. I didn't.
Those
it was
will
getting
become
smoky.
the strength behind your rehabilitation.
And then when I was up there, I was like, oh,
to it.
Dude, I
I
give
shall
you shit when
grant
you
you
get
an
up to leave.
ability
Most of the time, it's not
befitting
big
of your newfound growth. Consider it a
Yeah, we're friends with Igor.
May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
She's being pathetic.
What else is new?
It's so cute.
Fucking cat. Were like dorm activities there before we realized like the boxing tapes like Eiko or the tea time with Mitsuru? Ooh. No, apparently we're not. So now we have super stock. We can hold 10 personas now.
Awesome.
All right.
It's almost time.
Pepper, you didn't even bring a mouse this time.
No, she's a little dumb. No, those see like and shit like that is so important because like these games are all about
Your Sai-san's younger sister, correct?
these games are all about the friendship and like the relationship these characters have. So getting that right is so important. Can you stop recording the goddamn cat? We're doing something.
I was gonna put it on Discord. It was cute.
There's plot happening. Look up.
May I talk to you for a moment?
Is it
Pepper,
about the Phantom
oh my
Thieves,
god.
I had tea with me through many times for zero mechanical benefit whatsoever.
You're
Awesome.
quite perceptive. I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
She looks so good in the apron with the hair up. Ah! Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
You may be right.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rivals.
You have such high self-esteem. So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice. Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the world.
Jameson just enabling her with the fucking mouse.
Don't you think the same about
David
yourself?
learned the hard way that you want to hang out with Tay after Mitsuru trying to have tea time on experimental drugs ends poorly.
Oh, that's surprising. So you're just the good girl type of pushover. Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
Why does everyone get on my case?
The jokes come later, yes.
She's making noises.
Damn, how's it already
It's
so
such a
late?
delight to
Unfortunately,
enjoy
the
coffee
world
of
do
this
keep on
quality.
spinning.
Yeah.
You could stay until you find a place.
I also
you
woke
know.
up at 5 p.m.,
I can't
so
promise it'd be
It was
comfortable.
late when I
you
got
know.
up.
I also
Thank
got
you,
up late. I
but
did not
I'll
feel
return
good.
to the
Yesterday I
dorms.
thought I was like dying.
I realized something after talking with everyone last night.
Pepper.
Perhaps it's due to my upbringing, but I
Fuck
don't know
you.
anything of the world.
Get away from
let
the
alone
cable.
other people. If I'm to depict people in my art, I need to learn more about them. I must interact with them more. I'll return to the
Peppy.
dorms and
You're
start over
trying to
by
act
talking
cute
with
and
the
make
people
up for the other
closest to
day
me.
of getting stuck in the floor.
I see.
It's because we're playing under
on you for
under
realizing that
sheets in
yourself.
bed. It's late, bro. Grab a stick. Paper what? Want. Eat cable.
There's no
or
need
Pepper
to exaggerate.
want. Eat cable.
May I come again
can't read.
sometime to enjoy your coffee?
My doors are always open.
There we go.
He's been through
She's
a lot
literally
too,
purring
from what I've
and
heard.
being ridiculous.
I know. She's having a great time.
Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
My reason, huh? Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
That's all?
You know how it is. Sympathy makes you do stupid things sometimes.
God, don't I know it.
Your art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too, besides just stealing your talents.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either. I should probably get going.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
Fellas, what's gayer? Banging dudes or doing whatever Yusuke's whole thing is?
Yusuke, for sure.
In the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color
What
to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you
Yusuke,
then.
100% Yusuke. So Yusuke's leaving
Thank
the
you for
painting
the
here.
coffee.
That's cute. Pepper.
I'll come again.
Hey,
I'm hungry. Grilled me a cheese. Pepper.
Yusuke!
Oh my god. She's reaching with her little fucking mittens.
Can you reach the mouse? There you go. Grill Morgana. Ended up going back to his dorms. He was just painting before he took off, though. Supposedly, I think it's taking care of him. It's rare to see a kid acting so grateful these days. This painting is amazing. Not only is his mother stunning, but the expression on her face. Reiko's
can't
probably
reach it
freak out when they see it near. Still, I feel like I've seen it somewhere. It's a bit different how I remember it, though.
Hey.
Well, if you're up for the day, go on and get dressed. Open shop hours ago, so go take the cat out somewhere. Turn Morgana into Hot Pot.
That's what I'm gonna do with Pepper.
Thank you again for letting me stay the night. Apologies for leaving so quietly, but your rest seemed peaceful. After a great deal of inner struggle, I decided to return to the dormitories. Furthermore, I've entrusted this Sayuri to your protector Sojiro. Painting should no longer exist in reality, but it is truly what my mother painted. I'm simply satisfied that we were able to obtain it. But it was all because of you guys. I cannot thank you enough. P.S. I still believe porridge is the best way to end Hot Pot. Hi, Pepper. You're very
hey, hey.
You just went home, huh? Well, I guess that's best. Hey, the fan site has some kind of thread there looking about burglars using Fanathi's name. Sounds pretty lame to me. Target restaurants. I actually found an interesting post on there. Brothers suddenly start acting violent towards everyone. Might end up getting killed at this rate. Wonder if it's because he got caught by all those weird people in Shibuya. You think he means those burglars talking about? Maybe too soon to assume that. Post he started spending a bunch of money lately too. Isn't that kind of suspicious? Wonder how many burglar groups there even are in Shibuya. Blah, 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 blah. Let's look into it. Yeah, good idea. Tucker restaurants, what if we drew them to LeBlanc? What? You think that's a lot of trouble for the boss? LeBlanc targeting seems like a viable plan to me. That's a horrible idea.
Pepper, world's most pathetic cat noise faintly in the background. What? You can leave anytime.
So we don't really have a lot of information to go off of any of that. Who's texting me now?
Sorry.
Oh! Busy all those new patients and girlfriend. Kenny, this is all your fault. You better take responsibility and help me out. Got it? Let's go. Pepper,
What?
please. My poor child. What? Why do you always look me directly in the eyes? I'm not the one holding you like that. Oh.
Literally can leave whenever she wants. Instead chooses to yell. That sure is a pathetic baby.
Why is your cat so fucking miserable? I don't know. She always sounds like she's like stressed to fuck, but I promise she lives a good life.
We spoil her fucking rotten even though she goes into our walls.
Yeah.
Literally just bought them this giant ass $70 cat tree.
You're a shy one, aren't you? I'm not shy.
I'm not shy. I do BDSM on the side.
My
I'm a
neighbor
dominatrix.
My neighbor speaks highly of you, says your medicines are better than those at the big hospitals. It's very reassuring to have such a distinguished doctor right here in town. I'll see you again soon. Oh, what the fuck?
Did something happen?
It's all your fault. A lot of talk going on about me, started by that girl and her dad. Apparently, they've been telling everyone I can add all these amazing medicines and remedies. The number of patients seeing has increased dramatically. I don't know what some of these people are thinking, though. I've had some crazy requests. Like yesterday, a patient requested a sweet-smelling compress.
I think it's a compressed.
Come. The other day, I had a request for a cold buster. A drug like that deserves a Nobel Prize. Other requests included hair and skin tonics, and do a consultation about a cat. Like I'm some kind of genius doctor.
You are a genius.
Stop that.
He's interfering with my development. I'm only interested in completing my new drug. That's my role as the plague. I'm not suited for this other stuff.
Those are some wild options.
Well, we need to pick one.
It suits you?
What?
Really? So you're entitled to your opinion. Town doctor, huh? So our lifestyle profession might have been possible for me at one time, but now... Oh yeah, about those clinical trials. There's so many new patients taking longer to analyze the data, so I'll need to catch up. It's a bit on the stronger side, but I'm sure it'll be okay.
Oh.
The girl's gonna make a full recovery. Treatment seems to be a good match for her. At least I can breathe a little easier for now. Hopefully she'll be able to attend school soon.
What?
What are you so happy about? You excited for your next clinical trial? Well, let's have some fun then.
Pepper.
And then it transitions back and we don't have a leg. Like,
Bye.
Transitions back. We are missing one eye.
oh. Yeah, probably.
Anything for you.
You're so devoted. I figured you'd give up by now. You guys are ready, guinea pig. I'm sure I'll find some way to compensate you.
Hey yo.
Hey yo! You got some catching up to do. I was process today's data as quickly as possible. Share a call if you ever feel sick. All right? Take care.
What is it, Pepper?
Ah, you're back.
You're wagging your tail like you're pissed.
It's because the mouse has not moved in a few minutes.
Our washer just pissed?
It's fine.
Is that a normal noise?
Yeah. Really appreciate you guys picking this subject responses on our phone calls. Makes me feel seen and valued. Pepper is stupid. Her head is full of rock. No, okay, so the washing machine's like right next to us, and sometimes we hear like the water and the pipes doing things. It's fine. Like it's not leaking or anything.
Peed.
It's not leaking or anything. Who's there? We should really do Mishima so we can get the fucking XP out of the way. You know that actor says your next target? Apparently he's marrying the idol from those rumors. Does that mean the washer doubles as a chicken fryer? It might. He probably couldn't live with himself after what he did to her. His reputation had a total 180 after he announced the marriage, though. People used to hate him, but now everyone wants to talk about how sweet and manly he is. At any rate, we can't oppose the will of the public, because they're going to decide not to change of heart. Support for fan thieves would really drop if we had. We need to make sure our next target is one we can win against.
You're so reliable.
It's my job. I'm the producer, remember?
Actually,
I came up with a new plan of attack. If we really want to make you guys famous, we need to do more than just answer promising requests. Right now, there are tons of idiots out there doubting you and trying to influence others to do the same. So we're gonna purge them.
By changing their hearts?
No, almost. Yeah, right. Truth is, I looked up some of the idiots who were criticizing you and sent them warning messages. Something like, if you don't change your wicked ways, you'll be the next target. I'll have you know, it's working wonders. They totally stopped dissing the fan thieves. There's still some people who say they don't believe, but deep down they're just afraid of you guys. Isn't that great?
That's fucked up.
Plus, now all those haters are gone. People are putting a bunch more info in the forum. Post after post, it's all please and help me. It's so much fun.
This isn't like you?
All I do is find my own way to change people's hearts. I'm above the simple stuff like producing advertising now. I can change the world. I have the strength to do that now. No. Eh? Akiyama. Yo, Mishima, haven't seen you since graduation. Yeah, we saw each other here not long ago. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Akiyama? What? You okay? What do you mean? Does it look like I ain't okay? I don't know, you seem quiet. Shut your mouth, Zero. I don't got time to be listening to you. Zero.
Damn it.
I think it's like I told him nothing, but he still takes time to try and mess with me. Change though, I'm way better than a loser like him. I haven't heard he's been hanging out with some shady people. They're all scum. I wish you could change their hearts for the good of our society.
Oh.
Hey, we can change his heart instead of that actor's. Alright, it's decided. Your next target is going to be Akiyama. Let's see, where's his info? Speaking of targets, you guys are going to come after me someday, too.
Are you feeling guilty?
Huh?
You're really considering it? good joke, bud.
See you around.
Anyway, I'm headed home. I'll send you Akiyama's info later. So he just wants to get revenge on the guy who made fun of him. Didn't he give us some other weird requests too? About that actor? Mishima trying to take advantage of us? Apparently he's also threatened anyone who dares to speak ill of fan things on his forum. Perhaps we should enact a change of heart on Mishima, not this Akiyama fellow.
Wait, hold on.
Well, he ain't that bad.
Yep.
I guess we can find out what's happening if we manage to find his shadow. He's already worried we're going to change his heart, right? Probably be able to track down his shadow in mementos. All things considered, I think our best course of action would be to defeat it and change his heart.
No way, man.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It may seem preposterous, but we cannot allow him to disrupt our work.
What about this?
Shouldn't we find his shadow before we start worrying about this?
Now, let's carry out our plan.
Yeah, so some of these side quests take you directly into mementos.
Awesome.
Well, I say side quests, I should say confidants. Who are you? Could you be the Phantom Thieves? So you want to change my heart even after everything I've done for you guys? Me, of all people? If you just shut up and listen to what I told you, Phantom Thieves would get even more famous. If you did that, I'd get some of the spotlight too. I wouldn't just be some stupid Zero anymore. There's finally some hope back in my life, so why are you so insistent on stopping me? I don't remember this part. Did I miss it? Maybe. You losers, get out of here. I want to talk to your leader alone.
This is kind of sad.
No. Most confidence in Mentos quests, most don't go in immediately, yeah. Most of the time it's like towards the end. It's all your fault. Before you came along, I knew my role in life. I was supposed to be the guy everyone messed with. I accepted I was a zero, embraced it even. Once I figured out you were one of the Phantom Thieves, everything changed. You just had to get close to me.
Damn it.
Seeing a real-life hero do all this amazing stuff made me wish I could be something more. I want to change society too. I want the world to notice me. If I can just make the Phantom Thieves famous, maybe I'll end up famous too.
Would that really satisfy you?
I don't know.
Not sure, but I don't have any other choice. I don't have any special powers like you guys. Nobody even pays attention to me. In the end, that's why I need you guys. You're the only way I can make a name for myself. I know it's wrong. But if I can't push my way into the spotlight now, when will I? Just bring it on already. You're here to fight, aren't you? What? You're not gonna change my heart?
Hey.
Sure, you learned something. You spent all this time with these amazing heroes, huh? Yeah, we literally just invaded his mind space to go, you're not worth it, and leave.
That's sad.
Nah, fuck this guy, honestly.
I don't know. I could kind of get it. I was in his shoes, bullied really bad growing up.
Yeah, but you
I get
didn't...
that feeling of like feeling like nothing. I could see how, you know, obviously if I crashed out, I could end up like that.
I guess. I have a hard time feeling sympathy for people whose immediate first thought is I better start cyberbullying the fuck out of people.
He's just trying to defend what he loves, though.
He's trying to use what's in front of him to get famous himself. He doesn't give a fuck about us. You're from William Picasso, apparently there's some weirdo in Kichikoji. At a glance, he can supposedly tell right away that he's bad news. You live there, don't you? Okay. I mean, the old man in Harmony Alley, parents talking about him too. Does it make you wonder? Might try looking for him today.
It wasn't his first thought, though. He's spiraling, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. It sounds like rumor, though. Not as much of me can believe. What do you think?
I'm curious.
Right.
You know, off chance he really is a bad guy, I should do something about it. Start with the fan side, the power went to his head. Yeah, like immediately though. Like it immediately went to his fucking head. Oh.
This is it.
Green. I wasn't even paying attention. Just shout the letter. The letter? The word green.
Awesome.
Oh good, you haven't gone home yet. Nijima-san's looking for you. Could you head to the student council room right away? She says there's no report of a lost item, so she wants you to start filling out some paperwork. Well, telling me that isn't going to get you out of this. The student council room is on the 3rd floor.
You're like
next
rank
to
7.
the
A lot
library.
happened. I mean, I guess, but like I would argue the spiraling happened super early.
Got it. Why am I running errands for a student? I know she's the principal's favorite or whatever.
Nijima's the girl who keeps following you around, right? What could she want?
Let's find out. It was a power scaling matchup. What's up? It started small at the date. I mean, like, I guess, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I had the context of what was gonna happen, like, already, but like something about just the way Mishima is, I'm like, yeah, no, it's immediately like he's just gone. Miss Toriumi versus Kawakami, the contest in his relationship. The contest is relationships with students. I don't know how to answer that, so I'm just not going to. That's the toilet. That's not what I want.
Why not?
Hey!
We need a student council room. Over here. Study hall. Game, please. Theater room. 3rd floor by the library. still get to decide what I think of that social link. It just exists. Yeah. I mean, I think it's funny. Very funny, very weird, and somehow a bit touching through all of that. Yeah. Persona's weird like that, isn't it? So there's the fucking library, I think. Yeah. Is it this room? Broadcast room. Is it the broadcast room? Game is something. A game is indeed something to fuck.
It might be second floor. It's definitely the middle of that hallway.
Don't need to go to the. You know, it says third floor. We're on the third floor. These are just classrooms.
Yeah, so maybe the other third floor?
Well, we were already there. If it's by the library, it's not gonna be anywhere else.
Hey.
It'd be nice if it was like labeled. Tanner says, "Serious, please recall for us the link." I'm literally just gonna fucking look it up because I need to wrap this stream up soon. So. Okay, no, I've literally that room, but it's not. I've tried.
Hey.
No, the other side of the library. You didn't check that other door.
These are what?
No, behind. No.
Give me a direction.
Okay, see these doors right here?
Those are both the library. Yep.
Hey. There's 3 doors.
That's so fucking stupid.
Ah, earlier than expected. Have a seat. I'll get straight to the point. Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents? Can't answer that? Oh, of course.
I did recall the
There's no way
fictional
you'd
high
admit to
school.
such things. Have a listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this.
Yeah, so Ryuji accidentally ratted us out because he can't keep his fucking mouth below 10 volume.
What could all this mean?
We screwed up.
We didn't do shit. He screwed
Was it
up.
blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them confess? Won't you tell me how you did it?
Not sure what you mean.
You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you? I believe that you 3 are the Phantom Thieves. Now, what would the police think if they...
Oh,
heard
pocket
you reported?
sand.
It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance.
I can't believe we found out from Ryuji shouting about the Phantom Thieves in broad daylight. Yeah, it's not like we've had multiple characters tell him to shut the fuck up already.
There's no telling what'll happen to you, too.
If you confess the truth, I don't mind just leaving this between the 2 of us. You'll tell me, won't you?
Have a right to be silent.
That's the same as admitting to it, you know.
Ryuji leaks harder than a War Thunder player, and that's half the reason I fucking hate this kid.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the usual spot to hold our Phantom Thieves meeting.
He literally put the emphasis on Phantom Thieves. He literally went...
To be fair, he didn't know that he was, like, being fucking...
Text me, you stupid cunt! This is not hard! This is not a difficult fucking thing to keep under wraps!
As loud as always. that his timing's perfect. I'd like everyone else to hear this as well. Won't you take me to your friends?
I guess it can't be.
Genuinely, if I was Joker after this, it's Ryuji's fucking kneecaps. Like, no hesitation. I'm taking that fucker out. This, like, he's been nothing but a fucking detriment since the moment we met him.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
Is that girl a friend of yours?
What the hell?
What's the meaning of this?
Ryuji's an
I
idiot.
had a
That's the
meeting
meaning of
here.
this.
Ryuji Sakamoto, on Takamaki, and you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? Second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame. I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the...
An extremely similar technique was used for both Kamoshida
Look, we gotta be
and
fair. All
Madarame.
self-control is needed to stop him from going to the nearest Haku and saying, "Hey, babe, want to go out with a Phantom Thief?" Yeah, exactly. Like, after the third time you have that moment, you break his fucking head open.
While
Like,
those
this is
affected
too
by their
important to be
acts were
trusting to
just
someone this
coincidentally
dumb.
meeting up. How could that not raise suspicions?
What do you intend to do? Have you come just to say you're going to report us?
I bet someone told you to find us. The school can't have ties to criminals after all. And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment. Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
I know.
Huh?
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
What?
I'm the only one who knows about you. If you prove what you're doing is just, I'll erase this.
She wants to make a deal.
There is someone whose heart I'd like you to change.
It's gonna be our principal, isn't it?
So you're not saying it's impossible. However, I cannot tell you that just yet. Let's continue our talk after school tomorrow. On the roof. Assuming you accept my offer.
Hi,
that
Beth.
is.
It's just turning into a real pain.
You were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were. Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what should we do? That girl's got dirt on us.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though. And even with that, there's no way they could prove our methods.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be a trap.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader. And I totally don't want to deal with the police.
What?
Then, we have no other choice
being
but to
very
go
clear.
along with it.
Yes.
Ma'am.
It's best
We have
we
gone
agree,
too long without
at
throwing
least
them
for
out.
the time being. We made a crucial
Too
mistake,
short.
but not a critical one. We'll just...
Yeah, my bad. So, we doing this? Alright, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow, yeah?
What about me? I could always sneak in if necessary.
That'll draw too much attention. You should just wait outside, Yusuke. What could she be scheming?
But yeah, no, we are literally in this deep of shit because Ryuji is too stupid to keep his mouth shut. Why do I gotta do what she says? Because you're an idiot.
I think you're being too mean to him.
I am absolutely not being too mean to him.
Hey!
Like, literally, this entire thing hinges on secrecy, subtlety, and not shouting about it at the top of your lungs
but
in public.
everybody talks about it in public.
He's
So
the
it's
only one
like-
shouting about it in public. He's the one who got recorded. He's the one calling us, and
So did On.
On was telling him to shut up. On was literally like, she wouldn't have been talking about it if he would shut up for 5 fucking seconds. And that's his only character trait is he's loud and he's stupid, and that's why I hate this fucking guy. I genuinely cannot fucking stand Ryuji so fucking much, and I wish I could permanently remove him from my fucking party forever. Like, it's the only one the game ever focuses on. You can try to make me feel all bad with his backstory, but he's too annoying. I don't care.
I should write something.
And he's only gonna get worse from here. But anywho, I know that's a bit of a cliffhanger to wrap this up on, but I'm gonna be honest with you boys. I'm still not feeling super great from yesterday. I wanted to stream yesterday, but you ever wake up and your entire body is like, that was a mistake? You know, I had one of those types of days. So I'm gonna wrap up early here, and hopefully we could stream tomorrow. We're not doing much tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe we could. We haven't had a monkey mode stream here yet. But I don't want to make any promises. But yeah, all y'all have yourselves a great night. Thank you again to Titan for the sub. Appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all come by and vibing with us. And we'll see you for the next one, whenever that is. Hopefully tomorrow. Who knows? Y'all have a good night. Peace out, boys.
Later.